Hey guys, I'm Colwen back with another Micro Galaxy Squadron video. This is the Micro Squadron B-Wing. Unfortunately, he only comes with one figure, which kind of sucks, but oh well, I'll deal with it. It is the smaller packaging going on here, like the X-Wing. It's weird how yeah, they stored it in there in two pieces. I really do think they could have maybe angled it a bit more somehow, like fit it in there differently, because there's all this wasted space in there. There was really no need for them to put it in there in two bloody pieces. I don't like. No, no. The artwork back there is kind of cool, but it's gonna get destroyed when I open up the packaging. On the back here, yeah, you gotta assemble it. It's the safety ejection system, but you're taking the whole engine with you. I don't know. It's got landing gear. It's got the folding wings. It's got the 360 cockpit. There are other pieces. You can get the First Order TIE Fighter. You can get a V-Wing. I want to say that's Luke Skywalker's X-Wing, and that would probably be Poe Dameron's X-Wing. And we got the little card thing here. I don't know if I'll cut that out or not. I honestly don't remember if I held on to my box for my Micro Squadron X-Wing, but let's go ahead and get them out of the box. Alright, so I got the B-Wing out of the packaging, and we're going to go ahead and assemble it on camera, and there you go. The way that thing clipped together, I should have gotten a close-up on it first. I'm sorry about that, but that thing is really, really strong, and like, yeah, if you really forced it, it could come out, but you're probably going to end up breaking the thing inside, so let's really not do that. At first glance, it's not bad looking as a B-Wing example. Let's go ahead and bring in the old school B-Wing. And you get, wow, there are some noticeable differences. The newer one is absolutely longer. The newer one feels heavier, actually, some reason. The plastic feels different, though. The plastic feels denser on this one, and the plastic on the newer one almost feels lighter, but, like, the weight on them is... The newer one feels heavier. That is weird. There is some, like, added in little detail lines, and they did do a bit more detail on the engines, and they did something different with the... There are some little improvements here and there. They have actual landing gear on the newer one instead of a peg. You know, having a peg port on this thing would be nice. Having a flight stand in general would be nice, but having the landing gear in the proper space, that's actually kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and open the wings on both of them. And you can see, looking at the wings here, the older one is multiple pieces, but the newer one is almost one solid piece. Okay, there's an extra piece right there on to cover up the blaster covering. Okay, but the older one is a lot thicker in some places too. It's like, and then there's plenty of little odd different, like this parts are shaped differently than the older one, and the newer one, the bottom gun actually has a lot more detail to it. Huh. I am kind of torn as to which one I think is better. The newer one has all the same features as the old one. It's got the cockpit that spins around, but the older one, it just straight up spun. There was no locking positions. This one, you can hear it clicking and locking in place. The cockpit itself is actually a lot more detailed. Wow, the cockpit on the older one has some detailing and has a little sticker up on front, but this one has all kinds of molded in details and stuff. I don't want to take the new B-Wing pilot out of the packaging, but can the old one... The old one cannot fit in the new one's cockpit. That, he's going to get stuck. So we can put them side by side, and you can see the new B-Wing pilot is noticeably shorter than the old one. Let me go ahead and actually, you know what? We'll go ahead. other than their color, it's pretty much the same uniform. I think their helmets are a little bit different. Hinge his feet, hinge his hands up. We're going to go ahead and stick him inside the cockpit. Close that down. Going to take my old B-Wing pilot and I'll stick him in his cockpit and close that down. They look pretty good side by side. They do look really good side by side. The new one, like I said, has the proper landing gear, so you can land them all the way proper down. The wings fold out like they're supposed to, and you have the entire thing spinning around the main cockpit. Let me fold the wings down, and we will. This is going to be kind of annoying to do. Bring in Film Noir Spider-Man and the soda can. You can see the new one is still has a pretty good length, and it's still, you know, taller than the old one. Just, you know, hey, okay. I'm glad to see some improvements. We have Scourge and hubcap here. I've got these spaceships. This is the new X-Wing, the old X-Wing, and the Buzz Lightyear thing going on. And because I have it available, here is the Scimitar compared to the B-Wings. And let's go ahead and bring back in Scourge and hubcap, comparing vehicle modes. And honestly, that may not be a bad comparison. That they might scale pretty well next to each other. Let's I want to put that guy out, and we'll stand him next to the okay, you know, no, that may not be the best. I don't know, but hey, it's there. I don't know. So the newer B-Wing, I want to cost like $12, $15. It feels fairly light. Well, it feels heavy. The plastic feels kind of light, but I'm not. It's a good. I enjoy it for what it is. It's a good representation of a small scale B-Wing. Which one should you get? Get both if you can, because even the old one still goes for like $15, $16 loose by itself. Now, it'd still be nice if we had like display stands on the newer ones, but proper landing gear, I mean, we could figure out other display stands. They're both good. I'm glad I got another B-Wing. I got like four B-Wings now. 3 of the old ones and 1 of the new ones. Will I get more B-Wings? I like the B-Wing. If I see the Micro Galaxy Squadron one on discount or anything at any point, I probably will snap it up as soon as I can. It was definitely one of my favorite starfighters, and I can really definitely recommend you get either one. They're both little figures to get a hold of. So I'm Colwen. This has been me talking about the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron B-Wing and comparing it to the old Action Fleet one. Both are good. The newer one definitely has some interesting differences to it, but both are very recommendable. So, thank you for watching.